Welcome to VINDAL'S Academy. We are given that shows that the integral between a and 0 of x squared, x raised power 1 over 2 square root of a minus x dx should be equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by x squared integral of pi over 2 to 0 for sine squared 2 theta d theta. So we are told that a is a positive integer, is a positive constant, and that we are giving this constant where they say that we should use x to be equal to a sine square theta. Now let us solve it. Solution. I'm going to start by saying that if we are given x to be equal to a sine 2 theta, now see the problem. The problem is this: what we are looking for, what we are asked to find, they are all in theta. No one is in x. So I have to do something to remove this x. If I can remove this x, then it will be in theta. So look at what I mean. It's by substitution, remember. So I'm going to have dx d theta is equal to. Now, in this kind of differentiation, you are going to have 2a sine theta cos theta. It's a standard. You can plug it in. I can just find the standard for differentiating sine square theta or a sine square theta. All right, so that is what we have for the first one. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to substitute it into the original equation. So I'm going to tell you the original equation. Remember, the original equation we are given is this integral between a to 0 of x raised power 1 over 2 the square root of a minus x. Yes. Now, from this case, we know that the x is something as, from here we can say that the x is something as 2a sine theta cos theta, then multiplied by the theta. So I have to clear the fraction, or people like to say cross multiplication. That was what I did. Then this is my dx. So I'll go back here. In place of this x, dx, I'll plug in that value, which is 2a sine theta cos theta. Now let's work. It's very interesting. All right. So I have a to 0. In place of x, remember, x is already given to us. See what x is. S is given as a sine square theta. That is s. So anywhere I see x, I'll put a sine square theta. So I will put a sine square theta all raised to power 1 over 2. Then square root of a minus, anywhere I see x, I'll put a sine square theta. Then in place of this, the x, I will now write multiply by 2a sine theta cos theta. All right. So this is what we are now. So let's do the normal thing. Let's factorize or simplify wherever necessary. So remember, anytime you have anything as square root, raised to power 1 over 2 is going to be a square root of a sine square theta. Then this is, I'm going to factorize this side. I'm going to have 1a, that is a bracket 1 minus sine square theta bracket close, then multiply by 2a sine theta cos theta. So if you are with a pen, you have to copy this down, but let's keep on going. So to the last part I'm going to write here is that this is going to be square root of a multiplied by sine theta. Now remember, this square will not, but we cancel out the roots, but a, it cannot cancel for the a, so that is why the square root of a is returned. But the square sine square theta is cancelled. The square has cancelled themselves. We have only sine squared and we have only sine theta. Then you now have, this is square root of a. Remember this, we say that cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. This is one of those basic trigonometric identities. So I'm going to remove 1 minus sine square theta. I'll put it cos square theta. Then I will still multiply by 2a sine theta cos theta. All right. Excuse me. So we are moving to the next stage. We are still going to continue the simplification. One thing about this kind of problem is your stronghold is in the simplicity of what you're doing. You are going to be very simple. All right. So the next thing I am going to do is to have that O for A. This I'll be picking this with A sine theta. With A sine theta. Now look at, in place of this, I will do the same thing. Cos square theta will cancel the root. So the cos square theta will cancel the root. So I will still have root A, then cos theta, then multiply by the whole of 2a sine theta cos theta. So 2a sine theta cos theta. All right. Now, square root of a and square root of a is going to just give you 1a. Then plus times these two. So we're going to have this. I want to do it correctly. So this is going to be this times this times this. I'm going to add a square times 2 because 2 is multiplying them. Remember that square root of a times square root of a. Your final answer is going to be a. Then this a times a 1 is going to be a square. So that is how we plot that. So this is sine theta cos theta in brackets sine theta cos theta. Now the same thing, you keep on going. So let me push 2a square outside because they are constant. I have sine square theta cos square theta. Oh, tell thing I didn't be. I'm supposed to be carrying the x or 2, the theta new. Everything is going to work with the theta. Remember, if you followed, when I did this, look at it here. So the mistake was I was only writing this one without the theta. So you're supposed to be going with the theta. Good. Supposed to be going with the theta. So this place should be the theta. There is no way you have integral without having what are going to integrate it with respect to. So at this point, we still have the problem. The problem is, how do I dig out this? If I can handle this with respect to theta, I may likely have this answer which we are looking for. Look at the answer we're looking. But I think I've gotten a square times 2. But there are things I am yet to get. So we keep on pushing to get that. All right. There is something I have to do because that is the only way we can be able to undo this. Without it, it will be very hard for us to see through this problem. All right. Now, it is the fact that, let me show you this. Let me do it here. Remember that sine theta plus theta is going to give you what? It's going to give you sine theta cos theta plus sine theta cos theta. So this is going to be sine 2 theta is going to be sine square theta cos square. Yes, that's the meaning. That's the meaning there. Please, this is not it. I was still first, man. Okay. This is what you should be. Sine theta cos theta. What kind of mistake? Sine theta cos theta is going to be 2 sine theta cos theta. I was wondering because the thing wasn't entering. All right, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I've said that sine theta cos theta is equal to 1 all over 2 sine 2 theta. Imagine when I square both sides. If I square both sides, I'm going to have a sine square theta cos square theta is going to be equal to 1 over 4 sine square 2 theta. Good. So you see, I'm going to remove sine theta cos theta and put 1 over 4 sine square 2 theta. So the next page. So I'm going to have, instead to A, 0 to A, I'm going to have 1 all over 4 sine square 2 theta, and then the theta multiplied by A 2A squared. So this is the place where I'm going to remove 1 over 4 to the other side. So I'm having 2A squared all over 4 between 0 and A. We have sine square 2 theta the theta. So everything is going to be 2 divided itself from 2 divided 4 is to have A squared all over 4, the integral of 0 to A sine 2 sine square 2 theta d theta. This should be 2, not 4. So this is exactly what we intended to prove, and we have been able to do it. So let me go back and show you what we were able to do. Yes, something is missing. 0 to pi over 2. Pi over 2, not 0 to A. So in the place of A, I'm going to put pi over 2. So let me clean A and put pi over 2. So this is true. Thank you for being part of the class. Have a nice day.